Cars powered by internal combustion engine depletes natural resources by burning fuel. And electric cars are very good for the environment. Are they really? Hello all, welcome back to DC Pictures. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Pradeep and I upload videos on a periodic basis. In this video, we'll discuss about how electric cars will be the future and ICE cars will be extinct soon. Origin of electric cars dates back to 1900s, where it was very soon replaced by ICE cars in 1920. The reason being inefficient battery technology. However, with the recent improvement in battery technology and power electronics, electric cars have made a stronger comeback. IC engine is the prime mover in IC engine car. The fuel supplied to the engine produces combustion and enough pressure and temperature to move the pistons. The linear motion of the piston is transmitted to rotary motion through the transmission tunnel and thus translated to the wheels. While in an electric car, the power source is a battery pack. An inverter converts the DC power into three-phase AC. The three-phase AC supply will rotate the induction motor, which in turn rotates the wheels. The IC engine power production is never uniform and it will always have mechanical balancing issues. Also, the engine cannot be started easily, thereby it involves a lot of mechanical components, thus it becomes very heavy. While electric cars have uniform power and speed output and are self-started. That's the reason induction motor is much lighter and produces great power and torque output. The energy density in a battery is very poor compared to the energy density of gasoline, which results in heavy battery in electric cars. Gasoline has about 100 times the energy density of a lithium-ion battery. This difference in energy density is partially mitigated by the very high efficiency of an electric motor in converting energy stored in the battery to make the car move. It is typically 60 to 80% efficient. Battery pack will also have heavy heating issues, but the heavy battery pack is very low to the ground, which results in increased center of gravity and stability of the vehicle. Thereby overall safety is also increased. Also, speed variation transmission is not required for an electric car and speed can be just like that adjusted with the induction motor. Battery costs are falling. The main cost of an electric vehicle is the cost of the battery, right? The price of these batteries are falling significantly. Lithium-ion batteries cost $1,000 per kilowatt hour in 2010 and now the cost has fallen to nearly $100 per kilowatt hour, which is nearly 10% in the last 10 years. Wow! Battery capacity is increasing. Lithium-ion batteries are increasing in energy density from 5 to 8% per annum. The 200 kWh battery, which is said to be coming in the upcoming Tesla Roadster, will be giving a range of 1000 kilometers. Even some IC engine car will not come with that figure. But note that it will be achievable only under very light use. If you go and hit the track, that's it. Moreover, other battery technologies like solid-state batteries are coming soon, which would be having much better range than the lithium-ion counterparts. Electric car batteries have very long life. Contrary to what many believe, electric car batteries won't degrade over time. The Tesla Model S, even after driving 270,000 kilometers, showed a battery capacity of 91%. The battery lost about 1% in every 30,000 kilometers, which means the electric vehicle will keep on working. Having said that, the data is specific to Tesla batteries only, and we are not sure about other batteries yet. Electric vehicles are more reliable. The drivetrain in an IC engine vehicle consists about 2000 plus moving parts, while an electric vehicle just has 20 plus moving parts. This price list is displayed by credit.com. All these 10 components will be used by IC engine car, while only the fourth one will be used by an electric car. Note that the fourth one is the cheapest one here. Cheaper to fuel. Electric vehicles are typically significantly cheaper to fuel as well, unless you happen to live somewhere that is particularly cheap petrol and extremely expensive electricity. Resale value of IC engine vehicle. The number of models of electric vehicles available for sale is about to increase enormously. The purchase price of electric vehicles is falling significantly. The range of electric vehicles about to match or even surpass the ICE vehicles. Electric vehicles have essentially zero maintenance issues apart from the need to replace brakes and tires. The batteries in electric vehicles last hundreds of thousands of kilometers with absolutely minimum degradation. Electric vehicles are cheaper to fuel. So why would anyone consider to buy a car with internal combustion engine? Most people won't, and consequently the resale value of ICE will collapse. And if the resale value of ICE engine will collapse in a couple of years, Why would you buy that? Think about it. It will happen quickly than expected. Finally, if nothing convinces you, maybe check out the specs of Tesla Roadster. 0 to 100 kilometers in 1.9 seconds and a top speed of 400 kilometers per hour. Also with a range of 1000 kilometers. Tesla is planning to incorporate a 200 kilowatt battery, which is twice the size of Tesla's largest till date. Still not satisfied? Watch a Tesla Model S racing Boeing 737. Or even more incredibly, watch Tesla Model X set Guinness record by towing Boeing 787 Dreamliner. And I haven't discussed about the list of cities which have planned to ban diesel and petrol engines in the near future. Coming over to my initial point, one could argue that even electric vehicles depletes natural resources. Electricity can come from many sources, from burning coal or gas, from renewable sources like wind, solar and hydropower. A 2018 study from the University of Michigan's Transportation Research Institute found that electric vehicles cost less than half as much to operate as gas-powered cars. The exact price difference depends on where you live and what is the electricity price and petrol price in your locality. Also, the type of car which you drive. Fuel cost. The cost to run an electric vehicle is slightly more complicated. Although you don't pay the petrol pump charges for every time you visit a petrol bunk, the electricity being used to charge your vehicle comes along with your electricity bill. Generally, the cost of electricity is decreasing in price as the renewable power generation costs fall lower and lower with advancements in technology and policy. Maintenance cost. With IC engines, engine maintenance can be a huge money sink, especially as cars age. Changing the engine oil, transmission fluid, coolant and build can add up value over time. By comparison, electric cars don't have internal combustion engines, so these costs disappear. Electric vehicles aren't without expenses. The largest possible maintenance expense for an electric vehicle is the replacement of battery pack. Unlike a conventional battery, electric vehicles have large complex rechargeable batteries that are drained and recharged constantly, which leads to degradation and range loss over time. In the rare case that your EV battery is defective and needs replacement, manufacturers will often cover the replacement with a battery warranty. However, if your car is not covered under warranty, it will be a huge expensive bill. Decide for yourself before buying one. Let me know in the comments which car would you prefer as your next vehicle. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.